mystery, suspense, unexpected twist. If you're a fan of movies that keep you on the edge of your seat, then you will love today's list. Welcome back, everyone. Matthew here with CineGold, and today we're going to take a look at the top 10 thriller movies on Netflix right now. Let's begin the countdown by taking a look at number 10.
Reckon you can take down a deer?
Probably not, no.
Number 10, Calibre. It follows two good friends on a hunting trip in the Scottish Highlands where things take a dark turn when a tragic accident forces them into a difficult decision and pits them against the small community. Calibre has a rather simple premise: put two people in a horrendous situation and then follow them through each unbearable moment that comes after. This film is all about overwhelming tension and has enough tricks up its sleeve to keep things from getting predictable. Gorgeous yet somewhat creepy setting, solid acting across the board, and a dark, haunting score. Number 9, Unlocked. It follows a girl who accidentally loses her phone, but luckily has it returned by a young man. But little does she know that the young man actually installed spyware on her phone and is now tracking her everyday life. If you're the type of person that is very paranoid about cybersecurity, or the opposite and don't take it seriously at all, you might think about giving this movie a shot. It will definitely make you think twice about leaving your phone out of sight. It comes from Korea, who has been producing some of the best thrillers over the last few years, and Unlocked is yet another solid entry that is both unpredictable and very creepy.
I find music a useful distraction, a focus tool.
Number 8, The Killer. An assassin botches a sniper hit, setting off a chain reaction that sends him across the globe to confront past associates and face the moral complexities of his profession. The Killer comes from Fight Club and Gone Girl director David Fincher and is a noir action thriller that is based on a French graphic novel. Michael Fassbender is great as the cold-blooded killer, and if you're a fan of Fincher, you will find this movie has a lot of his characteristic style. If you're down for a cool thriller from one of the best directors around, you definitely want to check out The Killer.
I'm serious, stop. Like that. Stop it! What? What's happening? Gerald!
Number 7, Gerald's Game. A wife and husband decide to spice up their marriage with a secluded getaway. When the husband unexpectedly dies with the wife still handcuffed to the bed, she must confront her inner demons and find a way to survive. Gerald's Game is based on a Stephen King novel and directed by Mike Flanagan, who's directed numerous horror hits such as The Haunting of Hill House and Dr. Sleep. This film is a psychological horror thriller that turns a simple premise into a gripping and thought-provoking exploration of trauma and survival. This was one of Flanagan's first big movies and a solid choice for thriller and horror fans.
Znimi zaproszenie.
Już to zrobiłem. 7 lat temu.
Weź tak ładnie ubrał.
A jak się wyperfumował.
Number 6, The Hater. It follows Tomas, an expelled law student who now writes fake news and online hatred in order to disgrace famous people and politicians. Tomas is kind of your prototypical online troll who's angry at the world because it finds him creepy and deceitful. It certainly has a lot to say about society, but the main reason thriller fans will want to check it out is because of the complex web of lies and deceit he builds up that seems at any moment ready to either crumble or explode. This Polish-made thriller is entertaining from beginning to end and one of the better Netflix original thrillers. Real quick, I want to give a big shout out to a few people who never miss a video and always take the time to give me their thoughts. Lorian K, Alan Metters, and Catfish S. Thanks so much to all of you, and now on to number 5.
My computer was stolen, and this says that it's in there. So, can you get it?
I can get these nuts.
All right, tough guy. You had your chance.
Number 5, I don't feel at home in this world anymore. After her house is robbed, a woman who feels pushed around and ignored decides to take justice into her own hands. I don't feel at home in this world anymore is a blend of dark comedy and crime thriller and is definitely one of the quirkier films on this list. Its opening act is hilarious, but the film starts to get downright violent and shocking the further it goes. It gets very tense and the tension builds and builds build and releases in a pretty epic third act. The bounce from comedy to serious thriller might not be to everyone's taste, but I think most thriller fans are really gonna enjoy it.
The whole operation hinges on you getting closer with him. But I know you know this. Don't find yourself in terrain that you're unfamiliar with.
Number 4, The Stranger. This film follows an undercover police officer as he tries to build a friendship and gain the trust of the prime suspect in a child abduction case. The Stranger is a fascinating crime thriller that's based on true events. It's pretty far from your everyday thriller, and that's part of what makes it such a solid watch. It's a lot more of a slow burn, but it's very much worth sticking with. It's also dark and atmospheric and seems to be on a totally different wavelength from your typical crime thriller. If you're looking for something unique that may not be to everyone's taste but has a high ceiling, make sure to check out The Stranger.
¿Sabe en qué consiste esto del hoyo? Obvio. Comer. ¿Qué vamos a comer? Lo que le sobra a los de arriba.
Number 3, The Platform. Prisoners in a vertical dystopian prison are fed by a descending platform that holds a grand feast, but as the platform lowers through the levels, the food is eaten, leaving less and less for each level. This, of course, causes tensions to rise between the different levels, and alliances start to form in the struggle to survive. This is a none too subtle allegory about social inequality, but really it's the simple but brilliant premise that makes this movie so fun to watch. It's got horror and sci-fi elements as well, but this to me should almost be considered required viewing for thriller fans. Number 2, Forgotten. A young man's brother is kidnapped and later returned, but now the brother seems changed, perhaps even a different person. Forgotten is one of my favorite thrillers on Netflix, and the reason is because it is impossible to see where it's going next. There's not one dull second in the whole thing, and it's got a very heavy layer of mystery and twist galore. If you want a good comparison, think of something along the lines of Parasite or Oldboy. It's definitely just as nuts and enjoyable as both of them. You could perhaps argue that this movie is a bit too crazy, but I think the average thriller fan is really gonna love it. Top 10 have you seen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you made it all the way through the video, do me a huge favor and hit the like button. Once again, that's it for me today, everybody. I will see you soon.